Alright, so welcome back everyone, and we are looking at Xbox number 2. This is the second Xbox I tested on in the previous video I did with the 3 Xboxes. So this is the second one. This is a glossy white. It has something about red ring of death on it. So, and then when I plugged it into the TV, I plugged it in with the power supply, it did have a red ring of death. Okay, so it was right about that. And again, I said I like these Xboxes because there is a seal that is intact. It looks like it's intact, so we will find out. And it looks, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's kind of it does have its scratches here and there, but overall the gloss is pretty nice on it still, and it's not that bad. I guess with the little scuff mark solution stuff or whatever, you can just get this stuff, you can get it right up. Alright, so let's go ahead and tear this down. Let's see what we have with Xbox number 2. I'm going to pop the hard drive cover. And initially these did come with 250 gigabyte hard drives. I'm just asking, I don't know. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I imagine they would have. Because it seems like a special edition, it being a glossy white. Okay, so let's pull up the tab. Came up pretty easily. And right off the bat, you notice that there is some kind of gook buildup stuff around the edges of the console. And it looks like some kind of soda spill or something. So we will dive deeper into this. When we take this apart, you need I just use these screwdrivers or whatnot for prying tools, things like that. Okay, we'll just we'll try to unhook this here. Hopefully it'll come up pretty easily. Alright, pop these tabs. It seems like it's coming up. Alright, fairly easy. Here we go. Tabs are popped. You can get a closer inspection of that. There is kind of gook buildup on that. In the back too. Looking at it inside, it does look like it's something has spilled in it. See the corners, the edges, there's some gook buildup on that. Alright, so let's flip it over and get the other panel. I'm just going to pop this up. Let me go through the other. Let me do the other way here. Just pop up the tab. Alright, yeah, and there is a lot of dust caked into this machine. Okay, so that's what awaits us. So let's get these other tabs up. Let's go ahead and get these tabs popped open. Alright. I think the tricky part will be the initial breaking of the case. Okay. Oh my. Yeah, it's dusty. It is dusty. There's a lot of gook buildup on this. This machine hasn't been properly maintained. Alright, we'll unscrew the Wi-Fi card. Go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, there you go. That should just pop right up. There we go. Whoop. One Wi-Fi card. Okay, the tricky part will be, I think you just go ahead and try to pry it open, and the seal will probably just break apart, So, there's one in there. Do the other end here. Now I hope this is not going to be yeah, this is not going to be that. Alright, yeah, the seal's not even holding it. Yeah, I know there's a little circular spot right here that you push on to get this Xbox to come apart a lot easier. It's like a little tab or something inside. Alright, yeah, I don't want to break this thing open. But I did. Okay, so that came apart, and here we go. We have some gook built up on this one. It's like it's some kind of soda or something. Yeah, it's definitely gooky built up. Alright, so this is going to definitely need a cleaning, and you can see on the edges here. Looks like soda residue or something. Alright, yeah, there's dust and caked up on this thing and everything, and it's all over the place. So let's go ahead and take this thing apart. Ideally, again, you will want to take all the screws out of the machine, the T8s. So torque T8s, I think they're T8s or T10s, so you just unscrew them. Go ahead and try to quickly get this done. You know, this is a little time consuming to get these things off. Alright, so again, this machine has not been opened. It definitely hasn't been maintained in any way or cleaned or any of that stuff. So we only can imagine what will be on the other side. When we undo this, when we undo all these screws here, and take a gander at what is waiting on the other side for us. Okay, get some screws here on the side, and yeah, these screws are all labeled too, alphabetically. There's A, B, C, D, E, F. So, okay, so that will, alright, yeah, I just want to flip this over to see what we got. Alright, so let's just flip it over real quick. When you take off the faceplate, you have to be careful because there is a, oh man, there is a connector that you have to be careful with. You don't want to rip this thing right off. Let's go ahead and gingerly pull this out. Yeah, make sure this can be a pain in the butt to, just a screw. Okay, let's definitely, yeah, you want to take your time with these delicate wires. No, did it come out? Yeah, I think, yeah, alright, yeah, alright, it did come out. Okay, that's good. And we will lift it up, and what does it, oh, we won't lift it up because I'm missing. What screw am I missing? What screw? Yeah, it's again, okay, it's a good idea just to go ahead and unscrew all the screws, I guess. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do that. In my last video, I lifted it up without unscrewing these screws, but we'll just go ahead and, maybe because that one was open before. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and finish the job here and get these screws out of the way. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier if you had an electrical screwdriver type of mechanism machine to just bring them right up. I don't think I'm missing any screws that should come up now. And looks like the last one here. It's kind of tight. Looks like the last one. Alright, so let's see what awaits us now. We'll just open up. I think I got everything except the X clamp. So let's see if this thing pops up. It does. Alright, so yeah, it's you can see some residue or some kind of soda residue left over here, it looks like. Putting that to the side, looking at it, there's definitely some kind of spill that happened in this machine. I would say soda or whatnot. So there's something definitely going on there. And this red ring on me when I plugged it in, and it says red ring. So, alright, oh man, this motherboard, it is really caked up with dust and crap and everything. Okay, so we go ahead and remove the fan shroud. Yeah, it's you can see in there. It looks like there's something happening with these capacitors or chips inside, or definitely something built up on them. Yeah, this machine has probably yeah, it needs a cleaning, and I don't think a cleaning would even help it. I mean, I'm going to do that, you know, just to try to get it back in a running condition. But it's probably going to need, if it's a red dot beeping thing, it's probably going to need a reflow of some sort, and that would be maybe reflowing the south bridge or something on this machine. Get this to operate. Yeah, and it's, everybody forgets about this screw right here when you want to take off the hard drive caddy. So go ahead and unscrew that. Can be a little pain to get this thing. The thing's really tight in there too. To unscrew that. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and get this out of the way. And this has a manufacturing date of 12/9, I think. Alright, so this came out in 2012. Go ahead and unplug the cables for the DVD-ROM. Doesn't look too bad. Manufacturing date September 2012. So it is the correct DVD-ROM, and I would expect nothing less because I don't think it's been opened. Remove the hard drive caddy. Dust caked up on there. Okay, we'll have to remove the sinking mechanism. So let's go ahead and do that. So this will unplug. Alright, so that will, so we can unplug it from the motherboard. Yeah, these screws sometimes can really be a challenge. So they're packed, they're tight, they're in there. It takes a little while to get them out there. Alright, so and I think that was 2 screws on that one. Okay, yeah, 2 screws. There's the mechanism there for syncing and indication of lights. Okay, now taking a closer inspection of this motherboard, you can see it is filthy. There's dust all over this thing, and there's dust all over the board. It is really filthy and dirty. It hasn't been, there's dust bunnies everywhere. It has not been taken care of or maintained. It's probably never been opened since it was since it came from the factory. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove the X clamp. Let's remove the X clamp with these screws here. See what's awaiting us underneath it. Go ahead and get this one screwed on here. Alright. It would be D, their letter 2, D, E, J, and K on the lettering for the X clamp screws. So let's get these one more here. So when you unscrew these, yeah, basically everything is unscrewed now, and you still have to be very careful taking the motherboard out. You know, that's for your safety and the motherboard, because there's a lot of sharp edges here. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, there's some more views of dust just caked on this thing. Ugh. Okay, so gingerly remove, lift it up, pull it out. Yeah, doesn't look too bad in the main area here. It's just dust all around the sides where the vents are, of course. That's where the machine breathes. So that is definitely going to need a washing, cleaning, some isotopic alcohol, isotopic or isopropic. My last video, I don't know if I pronounced it right. So let's just go ahead and, oh yeah, here we go. And here's your culprit right here. Look at this, big gunks of soda on the motherboard. Wow, so that is definitely can cause some kind of short circuiting or something. It's definitely a lot. It's a lot built up there. Okay, let's go ahead and remove the X clamp. Easy way would be just go ahead and yeah, you can see what I'm doing here. Just go ahead and push them out, and it will just, for the most part, just pop right off. There we go. No big deal. And yeah, look at this. There is soda on the motherboard. This is a piece of work here. There's soda on the motherboard here, on the circuits and circuit board on the motherboard. So it's yeah, even removing that, I don't know if you can say this. Well, it's going to need cleaning. All right, remove the fan. I know you don't. I said this last time. You don't want to pull in the wires. But I don't. Okay, I don't have a tool. I think I can even smell soda on this too. Just come right up. Okay. Whoa, that's dirty. And this is what is. Look at this. Look at this. Is this one of the filthiest, dirtiest CPUs? Look at that. Man, that is something. Look at all that buildup, all that crap and gook on this thing, man. And I think this thing, look at this, all this stuff here. It smells like soda too. I mean, this thing has not been maintained. It has been cleaned. It's definitely filthy and dirty, and it has a soda spill. It looks like so. Wow. Okay. I do have to put this all back together, and I will do that, but it's going to need a lot of work, and it's definitely going to need some cleaning with some alcohol. And even if I clean this thing, it still may have a short in it, or still may red ring on me. So we'll do another video on these machines I cleaned up. But for now, this is definitely, I've never seen a CPU like that. That's gooked up and crapped. There's crap all over this thing. Alright, so this is the teardown of the Xbox Slim Glossy White console. And if you guys enjoy these kind of videos, would you please leave a thumbs up, and I would appreciate it. You can leave your comments at the bottom. And until the next video, you guys have a good day and take care. Bye.